Who's a good dog? You're a good dog. You're a good dog. And guess what? It's EMO Kids meeting with our new member Tony Stark. That'll be fun.
Yo, it's good to see you. Heading to shop class. You in?
Oh yeah,
I am ready.
we are ready.
Right on.
Good instincts, but you want to tighten up the array.
Like this?
Close. Here, I can show you.
What's all the, new equipment?
Supplies? No need to thank me. Donated to the cause, courtesy of 5 Stark subsidiaries.
Wow, it's really something.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but just take what you need. I'll clear out the rest. I promise.
Awesome. That's great.
You know, it's okay to tell him that you want to clear them all out. I mean, you can just say, we don't need any of that. It's okay. I'm sure you know how to talk to rich people. Oh no, nobody does.
Huh.
What is wrong?
It's nothing.
It's definitely something.
Did you know Tony planned to do this?
No. Did you?
Nope. Maybe he can tell us what's going on.
Okay.
How's it going, boss? Ready to get your hands greasy?
Tony, why did you bring all this equipment?
Really? The old stuff has a junkyard horked up in an 80s machine shop vibe. Why, were we supposed to vote on it?
The supplies are helpful, but we could have used a warning.
Yeah, I should have sent a message to your Sparks. My bad. I'll call a mulligan on this one.
What is a mulligan?
It's a... I'm gonna say it's a type of, carburetor.
Really?
Good to know.
So, about this situation, I get it. We're bumping elbows. But you kids are doing good work here. Whatever you want to do, I'll support it.
Okay. Mr. Sue Storm on the wall. Uh-huh. All these boxes. I guess you must have really... You must have gotten a lot of disgusting candy for Ilyana for her to do all this portal work, huh?
I spoke with Tony about the equipment. He says he wanted to support shop class.
That's all?
I think
He
so.
believes he is helping. That is good enough for me.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Look, you came here to make something. Don't keep Parker waiting. I guess I'll keep an eye on Tony. Make sure he doesn't do any crazy rich people stuff.
Yeah, that's...
Like what?
We don't want to find a champagne waterfall in the break room, you know? Actually, that would be tight.
No, now, careful what you wish for.
Glad you cleared that up with Tony. Now we can get to work. Another day for retooling. We have a few more ideas in the backlog if you want to check them out.
Oh, absolutely.
I have the components you gave me. Always good to get ahead. You ready to put this one to bed?
I am ready.
Oh, so far he's just observing. I'll give him that. Alright. No, but usually we're getting special items. I mean... I think I had a principal. Oh, thank you.
Well, that went not poorly. And that's a decent prototype. Just needs refinement before you bring it to market.
Market?
You plan to sell it?
It's only an expression. Although, nope, stopping right there.
Yeah, you better stop right there, man.
Is that it for today?
Seems uneventful.
I am ready to go.
Or is it calm before the storm?
Good work. Well done.
Thanks.
Did the new equipment help?
Yeah, it really took the complexity out of how we used to do it.
He's right. It cut our time in half.
Good. I just want to pull my weight around here.
Well, you're definitely pulling a lot of weight. Almost all of it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point. It's important to listen to these guys after. There's a lot of info after these sessions when they start talking back and forth. Let's see. What can we salvage? Spider-Man. Nothing we already don't have twice. Okay. Ooh, something's howling out there. And just like that, we're back here in the Abbey. Oh, I see it. I see a common gift I can grab from over the piano. Yay. Oh, who is at the piano? Looks like Wanda. She could use some practice.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
Thanks, Auntie. There it is. I think we have 2 vases.
Hola.
Hola!
Team EMO Kids for the win.
Yep. And I did not expect to hear her say that, though. Usually it's Steve Rogers doing this. Tonight it's Eddie Brock. Anything reset out there? That's the question. Nothing is reset. Nothing's reset. You know what? I'm gonna go to bed. Best thing to do. Now, I want to do a story mission. Do I want to get on to the Avengers one? The Avengers Tower? Or do we want to go to launch Deadpool? Get him going. Might not be a bad idea. Okay. 3 things. That's always good. Did we get a... 3 things usually means either we're installing something or... Oh, hi, doggy. Or maybe we had an artifact, too. I'll have to see it. I don't remember.
Feeling good today, girl.
Oh, little doggy. Yes. Also, when we move a little forward with the main story mission, we also have an opportunity. Oh, somebody meditating wants to talk. That's usually Wanda. Yeah, Wanda is the one who talks when she meditates. I mean, we want to move the story along so we can start checking about the
What's up, Hunter?
the churchyard over at Hiram Shaw's, stuff like that.
I have something for you.
Free pizza for a year?
No.
Components for shop class.
All right, I guess that's comparable.
All right. We have no shortage of common blueprints. The other ones, the rare ones, we can just salvage the others. Now,
I have some words to contribute.
and this time you really do. Let's hear what you have to say.
I was thinking of doing something nice for Strange. You know, to show him how much he's appreciated.
Don't you want to wait until you're rescued?
He was the only one who took a chance on me after, what happened.
Ah, I see.
Anyway, I was wondering if you had any ideas.
Well, get him a new roommate. Don't go the magic route.
That is very kind of you, Wanda.
Yeah, well, he deserves it. Strange isn't a homemade card or flowers kind of person, so gifts are out of the question. Maybe a fancy meal?
Please do not destroy the kitchen. It would pain Nico greatly.
Fair point. But I can't just leave him with nothing.
Well, have you ever told Strange how much you appreciate what he has done for you? That would be a kind gesture.
Huh. I guess I haven't. I think you're onto something, Hunter. I'll figure it out. Underneath the cape of pretension, there's a real gem of a human. Don't tell Steven that, though. It'll go straight to his head.
Daw. Now, someone over here, usually Nico's hanging around here, wants some help. Nico offers you a drink from one of two mysterious concoctions. I've been trying my hand at brewing some potions with Dr. Strange. Because you're an absolute dear, I know you'll try one. I'm almost kind of positive that these will work. Oh, I might get ill from one of them. Okay, fine, give me the one labeled version 28 final. And affects how much damage hero abilities deal in combat, which I like, by the way. Or I guess I'll take the one labeled Purple Death. Affects how much damage hero abilities deal in combat. And then you get sick. It's 10 easier to get knocked out. No. This is a trick question.
Oh, thanks, Hunter.
Yeah, you pick the one that's not so toxic. I mean, yeah. Now, let's see what we have here in the gift shop. You know, I'd like to see more comic books. I'll be honest. Now, this is something that a lot of them will like. Burning Skies, particularly, Carol would like that, but I'm quite sure also, we'd also get some favorable remarks from
Here comes trouble.
from Captain America. He would like that too. All right. Oh, there's a door open. Oh, that's right, Captain Marvel. Okay. We don't have anything new unless we do a candid that's horizontal. Oh, nice doggy. Nice doggy. Oh, we do have an artifact. Loves me an artifact. Anything good here? Credits. I'll take it. 5 credits is 5 credits. That can make the difference between whether one does or doesn't have a spar. And by the way, I looked at my past pictures and I saw that 2 people have not had sparring and 2 people have had it twice. So it looks like I'm right on the edge of that. So rest assured, someone who hasn't had a chance is getting it today. Anybody else? Is there anybody else who wants to talk? We all done with that, right?
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Well, thank you. We got vampire essence. Basically, if you know somebody who's a little down, and they're going to... You're going to use them on some attacks. Put this first, and then whatever they lose, whatever the villains lose, they gain. And that's a way of getting things done. That Devil's Deal, advanced materials. No, what I'm going to do right now is borderline suit. Let's get Adam Lambert going. Yay. Now, artifact study, please.
What have you brought me today?
Please, not an amulet.
Challenge for me.
Oh,
Generations ago, these were quite the rage.
wow. That's a full moon type thing. All we need is the next word of power, and we could use these things and give them away. The Vessel of Ruby Summers, and
If only more of my time could be dedicated to study. I just assume leave the fighting to the punchier types.
yeah, I know where you're coming from. So this is really cool too. I mean, I always love these things because they give you everything. Oh, really? So what are the new ones we would...
Shh. Tony is working.
Oh, you. Oh, so this is where we get tables and chairs for the food truck. Does it improve anything? Oh. Discard a card per encounter. Each discard now grants a move and a shove. Ah, that's why it doesn't work yet. You add this, and the added move has another shove in one turn. Fault tolerance. Reroll card whenever a gamma quill is at. Oh, so we have an additional. That's good. Blood, sweat, and tears. Apply modifications. So that's good about modifications. That's to look forward to. We really got to get these things, down the line. So we have a lot of things to look forward for. The old 3-4 will be my favorite because every time you shove into shove or knock back somebody into a hero, we will draw a card, and we like that. Okay.
Got more coil for me?
Yes, I do, in fact.
You said a magic word?
Please? He doesn't understand it. The other ones.
These should definitely give you an edge. How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's probably fine.
Famous last words. Oh, these for salvaging. And you know what? Blueprint exchange. Another epic blueprint to salvage. Why would I want to craft one? They even went Heroic Essex. If you want to make an epic blueprint, they also went Heroic Essence. Yuck. Now, you. What you got for me? Really nothing. It's when we get to the epic ones that I really start to enjoy these. This can come in handy at some point.
This should be useful.
But other than that, I really am not big on these. At some point, also when we get more stuff in the, when we open up the Abbey further and get more of the recipe books, that's when we'll be able to take advantage of, our cauldron more, and we can get something that can mark all Hydra, which is really nice to have. If you're sure that the Hydra are there at this stage in our run, we have Hydra. So okay, the two people, there are actually three people who have not had a spar with me. Storm, Nico, and the Hulk. I could wait for the Hulk because technically he's not here. I'll go with the story. Okay. She feels left out. I'll do that first.
You know I know magic, right?
Oh, AoE.
Ooh,
Sure.
now I see what all the fuss is about.
Increased AoE stuff. Area of effects. Nice. I feel accomplished.
Peace.
And Ileana is meditating. I don't know what it is about these chests are not resetting, and that is just weird. It's got nothing to do with whether or not I'm in story missions. There's just something wrong that these are taking so long. The common ones, we have so many common ones like this. When was the last time we saw this? I can't remember. This one seems to have done it. That's nice. But where are these things? So let's look for a... I know where this is, on a hill. Gain 3 fast at mission start. Fast is when a hero card costs 1 less heroism. So that's good to have when you have fast and it costs less to use. Say a hero combo will be 3 instead of 4, that kind of thing. No, something's grew back. Yay. Lots and lots of stuff for emo kids and the cauldron. Stuff and things, and the creepy ass church, as Blade calls it. See if there's anything else here. No. In fairness, this chest has opened several times. Who lights the flames? I'm curious. Unless they stay that way. This one usually has a moonflower, but not today. Oh, there's a moonflower in here. I don't think there's anything here of note. Just not really into going. This is what's so creepy. We have to get through a couple of story missions before we can actually see something happening over here. I don't see. Oh, I do. Actually, there's more growing, but I have not heard that, seen that. That we're not there yet. But now we can. Pick up your mind.
my friend sense is tingling.
Hunter.
Hey, yo.
Hey, look who's awake.
Oh, wait. Don't we owe this guy a hangout? You know, it's been a while since that's happened to me here. Can we do this slowly and carefully? Thank you.
What's up, Big H?
Oh, don't I owe you a haven?
Most people only know me as the billionaire industrialist who occasionally saves the world at great personal risk and expense. In reality, I'm actually a very down-to-earth guy.
Oh, okay. I know you can actually cook Italian well, and I did not see that coming. Hi, Carol. Oh, Carol's not here. She must be working out, too. Hi, Agatha. Alright, The Prophecy of the Midnight Sun, annotated by Dr. Stephen Strange, Sorcerer Supreme. And for the record, he did not make up this title. He took it on. So, all arguments aside, the writings commonly referred to as the Prophecy of the Midnight Sun are not a singular collection of verse. Rather, they are comprised of various fragments and notations scattered throughout the Book of Vishanti, presumably to discourage unbroken study of text directly translated from the Dark Hole. The following excerpt is referred to as Fall of the Mother. Upon his throne, 'neath shadowed peak, from barren clay shall flood his glory, to scourge the spray of fetid crore, spilled across the loam an endless swell, night's final roam for moon and stone. Veiled countenance one, his envoy hunts for dwindling clot. Their closed hands grasp when mother wrought. Lacunal gets on sodden field, the mirror stilled, their fates unsealed, the midnight sun. Yes, it rhymes. The turgid verse is a distraction. Astute readers may have already surmised this presentation is but half of the actual prophecy. Those who haven't should not delve into such dangerous information in the first place. As of this writing, the fall of the mother is commonly accepted to represent the events leading up to the corruption of Lilith, one of the last known members of the Blood, the birth of her child known as the Hunter, and the mutual destruction of both at the dawn of the 18th century. The remainder of the prophecy is broken up into myriad phrases secreted in the marginalia of the book. I suspect these excerpts are themselves excerpts from the Parchment of Power. Though not the prophecy in its unabridged entirety, these key phrases chosen by Vishanti allowed one to know the shape of the prophecy without reading from the parchment directly. The following collection of compiled marginalia is referred to as the Rise of the Midnight Sun. From brackish depths surged monstrous will. Hark, the mother calls her children from a slumber. As darkness and light dance across the minds of men, his will is close at hand. When the sun rises, the tower will fall. All shall answer the mother's call, and his children basked in his light as the temple of the false gods fell. His word could not be contained. The sleeping Titan stirred with a grasp unbroken. His herald crowned. The mirror cracked. His return. So, Sleeping Titan, which is the name of this section of the game, refers to the rise of blank blank ... She's looking at me.
Something on your mind?
No, it's okay. I wanted to read and enlighten myself. You understand. Nothing new here. They occasionally give more information about the offering bowl and what to offer and how. So we've got a couple of those done. Okay, let's grab this and see what can we do with our here? Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff. Is that Nest Mother? Aw. A common blueprint. You do not sell it. You're not selling it. Some assembly required is a big story mission. Oh, there's one in Transia. Captain Marvel stuff. American Southwest. Summoning Circle. Or should we bring him home? Let's bring him home. This will introduce us to some new villains too. Mercenary, mutant, Midnight Sun. A new supernatural threat is rising. Who better to face it than... Okay, well, anyone other than Deadpool. Still, he is handy in a fight, and he may have leads we could use. Making contact is a priority.
New York? Is there a problem? Another one?
Central's picking up some unusual activity at the New York Museum of Art. Looks like a break-in. It's all stolen artwork, recently recovered from the personal collection of... Deadpool?
That Harlequin is an art thief?
No. Red Skull is the art thief. Deadpool is more of a... kinda like... You really need to see for yourself.
Okay, so since he's with us, we have a choice. Usually we just go on ahead. I think. Diggling block equal to their offense. I still kind of like that. It may be good, but I do like that, and I do like clinging to my heroism. We both have healing properties, I think. So let's do it. Let me get a hero combo. We're the only ones in this mission, so villains, whatever they are, we're just lucky. Yeah. So quiet.
Thought my dry spell was never gonna end.
Well, it's you and me, guy.
Step to the portal.
Is he here yet? Oh. No, these guys walk, but they walk so fast.
Good luck, kiddo. You're going to need it.
What?
Caretaker? Are you sitting in with Carol?
Oh, no. Not if Deadpool's involved.
He cannot be that bad.
Just wait.
Okay. It's a good thing we control the cards on him. The default is, it's okay. But they can't be that bad because we survived and it was just two of us as opposed to, you know, like us and Wolverine, but not as chainy.
Any intel on our museum thief? Let me guess. Captain Mayo in the archives with a candlestick.
Hydra Mystic in the warehouse. No candles. Whatever Hydra is looking for, it seems they have yet to find it.
Just don't
You the new guy?
Huh?
Sorry, the new fully customizable, heroically upgradable monster masher? Wisecracking anti-hero. Merc, very occasional hero. Whatever. I'm adaptable. Spin me off, it's a big franchise.
Stop talking.
Are you here for the statue too?
What statue?
The one my very mysterious and very scary client from somewhere in very Eastern Europe wants me to steal back from the guy who stole it from him? It's the Circle of Crime.
That one?
Well, Jimmy, my frickin' chungus. Yeah, that one. Hands up and pants down, ladies and gents. This is a robbery. I'm sorry, have we met? Aren't you... Sloth? No, Sylvia. Cindy?
Please kill him.
Sin! That's it. Of course, Sin. Granddaughter of Redhead. I mean Scalp. Whatever.
No.
Defeat all enemies to complete the encounter. Yay.
We never seem to have much luck with these stealth approaches.
I have yet to participate in one that was actually quiet.
Quiet is boring. I'm almost never quiet, and things go not terrible for me sometimes.
Try not to get wiped out by Hydra flunkies while you're mouthing off.
Not dying is actually a key part of my strategy.
Okay. Deadpool has Enfuego, like soul meter. Every time Deadpool fills his Enfuego meter by KOing enemies, many of his abilities will grow stronger. Successive attempts to fill the Enfuego meter will require more KOs. Anytime Deadpool takes damage from an attack, he will lose 1 count of Enfuego. Enfuego will also reset at the end of each combat encounter. Only KOs caused by Deadpool abilities contribute to the Enfuego meter. KOs caused by shoves or environment attacks do not count. I want to tell you there's an exception. There is a card when upgraded, anybody's KOs will contribute to his Enfuego. Unlike Carol's meter, he is effective before it tops up. I think hers is the one that's the real problem because you're waiting for the power of binary to really kick in, and you've got to use her enough. You could still use Deadpool quite effectively before getting to the top. So let's kick in. And we have fast, so...
I didn't get a checklist or anything, but so far,
See?
so good.
Hero combo is 1 less. Pain Peanut is normally 2. Oh, we got our dramatic music going, but I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Can we, okay. Okay, let's take note of what we got here. We only have 2... Oh, for crying out loud. Really? How close are you to that guy compared to that? Oh, that's way too close.
Gonna get ya! Don't worry, they're just sleeping.
Okay, Deadpool has gained 1 count of Enfuego. Additional counts of Enfuego can be gained, but will require increasing amounts of enemy KOs to achieve. Check Deadpool's Enfuego meter to see how many KOs are needed. Just 1 more? Well, schmancy schmancy. Well, I'd tell you though. Wait. Wait, hold on a second. Next to the next two ally ability KOs count towards En Fuego and gain another move. I love the heroism.
Are we excited? That unicorn is pissed.
By my side.
Okay.
I'm so proud of you right now.
Why, thank you so much. Let's see how hard this guy hits. Good to know. 123, 208. Oh, 36. Off by one? Really, guy? I just wish this was stronger. I mean, these are nothing nowadays. I mean, we can get rid of this one before it hits us. I kind of like that.
Weak, even for Hydra.
See? These are En Fuego.
Test your strength.
He's just lucky. So yeah, these are a little bit high. I don't know. Are they really higher? You get more stuff going on. Like this one becomes chain 3 instead of what originally starts at chain 1 and then builds up. Much as I like to, it just doesn't seem strong enough. Oh, I suppose I could do something with him. Just shove him. You're so lucky. There we go. Something to do.
I'd love to hear who hired you to steal that artifact if you're feeling chatty.
Wait, you aren't the usual lady in my ear. Who is this?
Carol Danvers?
Why is that name so familiar?
I'm Captain Marvel.
Ah, it's finally happening!
Always happy to meet my fans.
Oh, that became the... You know, that's no fair because, I wanted this one. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3.
Just for you! Stacking them deep today!
Why, thank you. That's a nice and fuego, thing. And, twist. 2 card plays. On redraw, gain a heroism, taunt, gain 4 resist. Yeah, let's do that.
Insert catchphrase here! Got something on my face? What's up?
Okay, so we'll carry that over into the second
I
fight.
hope you're keeping score at home.
Insanely annoying, as expected, but at least he can fight.
Yes.
Step away from the artifact.
Click!
Did you just say click?
Yes, I did. For emphasis. Now hand over the statue.
Fool! Do you know what?
Monologue-free zone here. It's in my contract. Sorry. Now, respect the click and hand over the... Whoa. Big click energy. I like it. Want to help me kill some Nazis?
Hydra aren't Nazis.
Potato frittata.
What they have outlives their usefulness to me.
Up, the vampires with a Y.
See? I had your back.
Right. Where is Sin and the statue?
The level designer says she went that way.
Why betray her own people?
Maybe she appreciates a plot twist? You first. Is this a mole man thing? Please let this be a mole man thing. Cause you know I'm the biggest mole man fan. Uh-oh.
Not a mole man. Defeat the vampires with a Y. Defeat all vampires to complete the encounter. Vampire bites can infect hero cards, conferring bleeding on the hero when the card is played. Vampires have a chance to grow stronger when a hero gains bleeding. We don't want to give them that chance.
Hydra and their mistress have escaped with the artifact.
Is this like one of those monkey's paw things? I say mole man, and the universe gives us off-brand vampires?
They're vampires with a Y. It's a whole... Don't ask.
Wasn't gonna. So, is there some special way to dust these critters?
Beat them before they eat you?
Bet you can't guess how many times I've heard that.
You are too weak for this fight.
Okay, what we got here? Oh, come on. Wrong character.
Insert catchphrase. With extreme prejudice.
Yeah. This guy's 73? Ah. He down.
Mucho gusto.
Leave some for the rest of us.
These vampires are a problem. At least we know how to handle them.
Without that statue, not even a sparkly hole can cheer me up.
Is this about your very scary client again?
When he finds out how royally I botched this mission, or worse, when he finds me, I'll be...
Deadpool?
There it is! You go, new guy! And by that, I still obviously mean the new fully customizable...
Come back with us to the Abbey.
No.
The magical wards will protect you.
No. Hell no.
You can hide there. Help us track down Sin.
No!
Fight off the vampire infestation.
If you insist. Look, Ma, I'm gonna be DLC!
Okay, we're gonna slightly edit this. Not too much, because we still want to keep this a comic book. I think this, however, needs to be a little centered. Okay, well, where is Doggy? Where is everyone? Dog in the library. Interesting to hear what everybody has to say. Wolverine is keeping a distance, a smart distance.
Blade needs some time to come around to Deadpool. Give it a few years, tops.
Hey, old fellow. Can EMO Kids be singular? It's almost a shame we have to waste your talents on Hydra, but I suppose if we don't dispose of them, no one will.
No opinion?
In any case, impressive work, Hunter.
No opinion on Deadpool. I really expected everybody to weigh in on this. See what Wolverine says.
Deadpool isn't as annoying as everyone makes him out to be, but he sure wears you down.
See? He had an opinion. Carol had an opinion. Let's see.
EMO Kids for life.
Everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves. You can't be that bad.
The more the merrier, right?
With Deadpool here, I am no longer the least trusted Midnight Sun. I would hope. If Deadpool eats my snacks, I'll make him dead person.
Ugh, if you need me, I'll be hiding out in my room.
Thanks again, Hunter. If you'll excuse me, I need to mark my territory.
Doesn't look like Stark has any opinion.
So, Deadpool's sticking around.
Yeah.
Good thing we don't have an HR department.
Peter?
Deadpool's not as awful as everyone thinks he is. We have some history.
Yeah, but you don't know what people say about you.
Don't expect me to be happy about this, because I'm not.
Thanks, Hunter. You're literally a lifesaver. I'll just lie low until my job is done.
Does your job always require you to steal art?
That's what the client wants, sure. Most of the time it's making people sleep forever. The forbidden nap, if you will. Mercenary work is a grab bag of awful stuff, and it rules.
Well, it is certainly a way to make a life for yourself.
It's not all sunshine and kittens, unless the job is at an animal shelter.
You hurt small creatures?
No, I only hurt people. Puppies have never done anything wrong.
Hurting people does not bother you?
I don't get paid to be bothered. I get paid to be cool and steal priceless artifacts.
The statue being one of them.
Stealing things isn't my usual jam, but money talks, and I sure love listening.
Can you tell me more about the statue?
Do I look like some sort of artsy-fartsy hipster to you?
I'm wondering why it was important to you.
Because looking at it made me feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
You and Sin were both after the statue, so it must be valuable.
It's valuable to my client, and that's enough for me.
Your mystery client, who you will not tell me about?
Unless I want to be on the receiving end of his punishment. Normally, I'd be into that, but he's too scary.
Scary how?
So scary that I took a magical portal to a stranger's house in order to stay away from him.
You are welcome to stay at the Abbey for as long as you need.
I'm gonna leave a Deadpool-sized impression on the couch. That's where I'm headed, unless you still want my attention.
I have questions, if you do not mind.
Sounds like somebody hasn't looked me up on the internet. Shoot.
How come I have never seen you without the mask?
It's physically glued to my face. If I try and remove it, my skin peels off like gum stuck on the bottom of a shoe.
That sounds unpleasant.
The mask helps hide what's going on under here. It ain't pretty, and I don't want to make people barf just by looking at me. That's not as fun. Or I can be honest and say there wasn't the budget for it. You pick whichever one sounds better.
I find it hard to believe you are ugly.
Hey now, I never called myself ugly. This is to protect the softies who can't handle what peak male hotness looks like.
What is your special ability? I have not seen it yet.
Just 'cause I can't shoot lasers or pick up and yeet a bus doesn't mean my power is invisible. Wait, unless I can turn invisible now. Hold on, let me try. Nope, still only got my super regeneration.
Regeneration? You are able to heal quickly?
My healing factor can basically bring me back from anything. No hand, no body, no prob. My cells are always regenerating.
That is incredible.
Makes the life of a merc a lot easier when you literally can't die. Sounds good on a business card, too.
Can you tell me more about your katanas?
Oh, the girls? I'm so glad you asked. They never get any attention. Guns are so impersonal. I like using the old hack and slash approach with these puppies.
I also use swords. Using them takes much skill and strength.
I might not look it, Hunter, but I'm as skilled as hell swordsman. We should dance sometime.
With our swords or with each other?
Both.
Can you tell me why you are called the Merc with a Mouth?
Really?
My mouth is special, Hunter. I say all kinds of words with it. That's kind of my shtick.
I do not understand. We all have mouths. What does it mean?
It means I talk a lot, hence Merc with a mouth. I crack jokes and break the fourth wall so much that I may as well be the Kool-Aid Man.
Who were you before becoming Deadpool?
I was just a normal dude, except I had terminal cancer. Then I went through an experiment that was supposed to cure me, but surprise, it didn't. Instead of dying, I got the diagnosis of living forever because of a big oopsie done by bad people who turned Wade Wilson into this guy.
Wade Wilson?
Oops, that's me. Well, before all that crap.
It sounds like you have dealt with a lot, Wade.
Oh, don't even think about it. I have a badass superhero name for a reason.
Before we came to the Abbey, you said you were going to be DLC. What does that mean?
Deadpool living comfortably.
What?
What?
I misspoke. Talk later, Deadpool.
Stringing me along? How cruel.
Goofy dude.
How goes it, Hunter? Or is it the Hunter?
Look at us! Two undead heroes doing hero stuff!
That's right. Now, if this is Carol, I'm not going to be answering because I know she's going to be doing the whole...
Nice shirt. Too bad you had to die for it.
Well, actually, come to think of it, we have not spoken to
Hunter.
her. We have not spoken to her yet about the,
I hear we have a new housemate. I will wait to make my introductions until much later.
Well, we haven't really talked to her the first time about the vampire, so let's talk to her and then avoid her, because she's going to do the same thing that some of the other characters have been doing. You know, you go up to them, it's like, what else do you want to know? She's going to do that, but let's do it the first time.
So, the team encountered some new breed vampires up close. Your thoughts?
Ask Morbius.
Right, the creepy kind of vampire guy. Not to be confused with the stern kind of vampire guy we know and, you know the expression.
Yes.
I do know the expression.
Okay then. Anything else of note?
Carol's getting
Hydra
interested
is
in
involved
Blade,
with the
too.
vampires. It is not yet clear how.
Don't worry. I'm gathering all the intel you'll need. Soon enough, we'll kick the new breed back into whatever hell they crawled out of. Anything else on your mind?
What can you tell me about this new breed?
Well, from a spotty centuries-old reference and the data we've collected, new breed vampires are basically fangs, claws, and a bottomless stomach. They live to feed. But they don't drink blood. They eat people whole.
Can they turn humans into vampires?
Well, they create new hemolisks from whatever they can't digest. Strange suggested some kind of dark magic regurgitation.
The boundaries of dark magic are ever expanding.
And gross. I won't mind if they shrink a little.
How do classic vampires differ from new breed vampires?
These Zoomer vampires are more outgoing. They hunt in packs and don't seem to care if anyone notices them. They have similar weaknesses, sunlight still kills them, but not everything lines up. No need to invite them in, they're happy to smash through the door. Oh, and while they don't turn people into vampires, they can infect classic vampires who then serve as portable hemolisks for the new breed.
And hemolisks are basically these hatcheries, portable hatcheries.
What do we know about Sin?
Apparently, she's a vampire. A vamp classic, not the new breed. That was news to me. Before that, S.H.I.E.L.D. knew her as a decently competent Hydra luminary. Sin always got a ton of leeway because she's Red Skull's grandkid.
Red Skull?
The yin to Steve's yang. Founded Hydra, fought on the wrong side of World War II, and had a nasty itch for world domination.
Do you think Sin could be working for my mother?
She and Faustus used to fight like a sack of rats. Whatever her game is, Hydra as a whole doesn't seem to be a part of it.
Okay.
Thanks, Carol.
Catch you later.
I have lots to talk about. Too much.
Ooh, that's a lot of heroic essence and more. Some might say that's more than what you get in a mission. Hello, little doggy. What are you doing? Did I come too close?
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
Bark, bark. Anything new over here? Nothing new. Just checking all the stuff. Hello, Agatha. You don't mind if I check over here for some new documentation? Okay, Occult History of the New World by the Mysterious Scribe. And the tale of Jeremiah Kane is the most interesting, brought to Salem aboard the slave ship Desire. He was freed some years after and built up a successful farm of his own. There's a scant written history that tells us what became of Jeremiah Kane, but there are a few details in the journals of one Hiram Shaw, a magistrate in Salem at the time of the witch trials. The references in Shaw's journal are raving screeds describing Kane as a shapeshifter. By day, a man, but by night, a demon wreathed in flame, dragging burning chains behind him wherever he went. Shaw claimed that instead of a face, Kane had only a skull. Oral history from the area, however, refers to Kane as an avenging angel sent by God to protect the less fortunate and punish the wicked. Note from Agatha, "Oh, Jeremiah, always the strongest of us. His monument is nearby, where his gaze can forever rest upon the Abbey and watch over us now as he did in life. May you have peace, Jeremiah. None deserve it more." So, yeah, he was that era's spirit of vengeance. Came over on a slave ship. That makes me wonder, was he African? Or another kind of slave? That is very curious. Let's see if we could find a picture somewhere on the web about the history of these characters, maybe. If we have anything out there to do, I would just keep it another day and go right to sleep. Right? Because everything's going.
Hey!
See, she's like, you have anything else to ask me? Oh, I should go. So let's make it a new day. Lots to do. Always lots to do. Okay. Now who to talk to? Lots of people to talk to. Probably 2 people to talk to, and one wants a favor, no doubt. And a couple of reset chests. And Wanda is meditating. Dog's still in the library. Did she come home last night? I do not know. So, let's see if anybody's got stuff. Any doors open? After I open this chest. Okay. Nothing yet. I see one open door. Oh, it's Nico's room. We were only able to put one picture. Oh, I thought I... Am I mistaken? This... Oh no, this is Deadpool's room. Oh, do I have anything for Deadpool? That's a question. Question for the ages. I don't know. Let's see what I have here. I thought I had a solo thing of him. Let me take a look at my Spark and see if there's anything we can work with. Yeah, I know about that, but what about the whole thing? I thought we sent him on something, didn't we? We really didn't do anything with him, did we? I was sure we had him in something. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I knew we had something. Okay, let's get him in there. Let's see where the other one is that we just did. All right. So, over here in the E, we'll take this one.
That looks good.
And that one will have this latest one. Think we can get it stretched out? I hope so.
Very nice.
There you go. Posters for him. Now, where do we start with all these people? And I think they're all in this room. Okay. Upgraded Dark Hunter ability. Sure. Why not? I will do it.
Thanks, Hunter.
I have to see what I have.
You think they'll notice if I just don't say anything? Ignore the prompt? I can wish.
He's talking about prompting when you see the dialogue below that he doesn't say anything for himself. You weirdo.
Did you sleep well?
Oh, sure. I can pass out just about anywhere.
Well, I hope the Abbey starts to feel like home for you soon.
You know what they say? Home is where the unresolved childhood trauma is. I'm sure you've got plenty of that.
Well, you know, nobody punished me here, and I didn't see my mother when I was when I was more sentient.
Everyone has scars from their youth. I am no different.
Being here doesn't cause you to, oh, I don't know, dissociate?
What is that?
When you take a break from reality and shut the brain off. You should try it sometime.
No. Despite some unpleasant memories, I am still quite fond of the Abbey.
Ooh, someone should really write a case study about you. Don't worry about me, I love weird. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to explore all of the Abbey's nooks and crannies in great detail.
Excellent. Can you do some foraging of stuff for me, too? Oh, look! It's a photo frame! Oh, a common gift! Love pinching stuff. Hey, Robbie.
What's happening, Hunter? I still can't believe Tony Stark is here. In the Abbey with us. Crazy, isn't it?
That is one way to describe him.
I mean, the guy's the richest, smartest dude on the entire planet. At least according to his website. I don't know. You think maybe he'd be able to do me a favor? You know, after we save the world, I mean.
You are comrades in arms against Lilith. I would think he would be happy to assist you. Provided we survive, of course.
Oh, there's no if in that equation. My brother Gabe's the strongest kid I know. But there's no way I'm leaving him to deal with your mother alone. No offense.
None taken.
None taken. It seems we both have something to live for, then.
He's actually who I wanted to bring up with Tony. Gabe's warm-hearted, loves making people happy, and I know he's gonna do something great one day. It's just, that wheelchair of his is not exactly what I'd call the deluxe model. I thought maybe Tony could help build Gabe some upgrades when this is over. Repulsor beam's optional.
Stark is loud and foolish, but he has a good heart. Talk to him. If he can help your brother, I am sure he will.
Yeah, we'll see. Thanks, Hunter.
Well, figurative heart anyway. There we go. Is he our fastest growing ally? I guess he might be. Fresh and fruity. Popular stuff. Sports car interior. Let me see what we have. Oh, good. We still have, but we only have one comic book. We need more of these things. Our heroes, we owe it to them. I'm going to go first here. After I go here, and I see my little baby. Hello there.
You have not set anything on fire today.
Oh, we got an upgrade. Charlie. What are Charlie's cards? Charlie card if you're from Boston. One of Charlie's combat abilities has been upgraded, And that's why we pet Charlie. First of all, we love Charlie. Second of all, she does pay us, let's be honest. And also, that's the way we can upgrade her abilities, because we don't have access to them and she does not have access to them. That's the way it goes. Anything new here? Nothing's shining at us. Hi, Carol.
What's the latest intel? This won't take long. Just more evil junk. Don't these people sleep? Have hobbies? I'm sure Tony... This should keep someone busy.
You know what? I'm gonna hold off on this, and I'm gonna go to the,
Thanks, Hunter.
I'm gonna go to the other stuff first. Let me take a look also for a moment and take a look at my own things and what to craft. Okay, what do I have that's dark? I have to make something, it seems, because I don't have anything dark that's not already upgraded. So I'll have to figure that out. I mean, I have Dark Blessing, but that's... I mean, I could salvage it and then make a new one. That's a way of doing it. Call to arms I don't even need. Go away, call to arms. So, yeah, I'll just take a look at something, make 2 of them, and upgrade them in the yard. I guess that's the incentive, right? Upgrade yeah, so you gotta make 2 of them and then upgrade it. Easy enough. Hello, everybody.
Ah, Hunter, good to see you.
Oh, you're all taking a break. I hate to tell you this, but you're gonna be working in a moment.
It turns out Tony does occasionally make useful contributions.
The Hunter suit, or what I call the Adam Lambert suit. We all contributed, even Blade. Caretaker lent us your mom's old medallion. You're one of us, Hunter, so you might as well look the part. Okay. Well, there's a lot of good stuff to look forward to coming, let me tell you. This is good because I would just go ahead and do this first, because this is something that you want to have. So not only do you get an additional move when you discard a card, you will also be able to use it to shove. So you can have up to 2 shoves in 1 turn. So I'll do that first. Then I'll go in order with everything else. Okay,
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today?
2 of us, that's right.
If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting.
Okay.
Not bad, right?
Not bad at all. And we have an all-out, which I could care less about, but I will upgrade it and then not use it. Who wants anything that discards all cards, for goodness sake? And we could always, you know... Actually, let's go to ability
So,
crafting.
what did you have in mind?
Let's see what we have. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the cards, but I definitely don't need... I think we have Whip already. And Wild Strike. See, I use both cards. I have a power... They call it a power one.
All right, here's the plan. I'll hit this thing with the big hammer, and you transform it into something useful.
That's all I can expect of your contribution, then? No materials analysis, no tactical projections, nothing?
Kids, behave yourselves.
I'm feeling hands-on today. Just gonna hammer stuff and see how it goes. You do your thing, though.
This is why I despise group projects.
Oh, children, now behave yourselves.
Not my best work, but it'll do. Not bad, right?
Alright, alright.
Later.
Crazy people. And then where'd he go off to? You pissed him off? Now he's meditating to control his anger. I just would like to have more than one to take with me. Only give me one at a time. It makes me sad.
This will do nicely.
And another. Oh, you are so nice. But we need the epics, dude. We need the epics. I systematically skip the rare ones. Did he piss you off? I'm sorry. Can't help it. You gotta work with that jerk. Anyway. Having fun with it. Oh, yes.
Ready to work?
I happen to have this dark ability that I can upgrade. Yeah, it's no fun. I could do so much better with balanced or light cards. Why would I want to
Caretaker
take...
could have at least left me a chair.
Why would I want to heal people and take damage when I don't have to? See, that's the thing. Okay. Alright, so this is the last person I had not ever sparred with.
Got.
Oh, really? Oh, wait a minute. We can't. She's got a combat bonus. I can't believe I have to do that. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go with Ghost Rider. And after being in a thing with her, we will definitely put her into a combat, into a spar. Okay, gain a strength and mission start. I forgot she had something. We really gotta take her out somewhere.
See you around.
Should give us a reason. Oh, that's right. Handing something in to Ileana. Oh, I like you, Hunter. You don't mind making dark stuff. Yes, I don't.
What's up, Hunter?
Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
Yeah. Friends? And they gave me all out anyway. So I got all out. So who needs to level? Who needs level? Who is suffering from not levelitis? Okay, he's still at 1. They're neck and neck in 1, right? Give or take. He's new, and they're about the same place. Wow, that's the popular one. Everybody's in that same level except the people who are in 2. Nico is moving. This is 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, that's pathetic. I have to really give him some compliment. He's 1 point away. Where are you? Let's see if I can give him a compliment. Kick him over the edge there.
You think Dr. Strange can take a look at this mole on my... Never mind.
What's with this turning funny way around?
Hey, going for a swing helps clear the cobwebs. You should try it.
You never lose your focus when it comes to protecting the innocent.
Thanks, Hunter. I'm really trying over here.
Way to go. Lethal Protector. Oh, there's just one doing target practice and one watching. So, one more time looking at this. Do I have a... I don't have a bonus. She's got a bonus. And let's see who has bonuses. Okay. I like Scarlet Witch's bonus. And Storm has a bonus. And Ghost Rider has a bonus now. And Doctor Strange has a bonus. We gotta bring these bonus guys out. And even Blade has a bonus. We have to have a nice party or something. Let me open up, see if there's a cooperative. Oh, what is going on with this? Let me take a look. Bandwidth, everything looks good. Throughput's good. There we go. Start the mission with 2 additional redraws. Okay. Oh, Dreamer's Descent! And we're descending.
Fascinating.
Wasn't what I was looking at. Really? I can't go that way? Oh, I know where that is. That's through that archway again. Or is it further than the archway? Maybe that was my mistake. Okay, I'll go. Yeah, it's this end. But not up there. That's going up to the stone terrace. We go this way. Excellent. See if we can grab any wolfsbane around here. I tend to have more of that. You never know. I was just light on plants. Oops, did I go the wrong direction? Silly me.
Hunter.
Okay, this looks good. Now I'm going to be closing, this is going to be edited onto the previous portion of this session, but I want to see what we've got, if it lets me. I'm seeing a lot of lag suddenly, I'm not sure why. Okay, recover Hydra data. Defeat enemies. I mean, it's likely we're going to do this. But I sure would like to do something with Storm, but not her story just yet. But I want to include her in something. Ooh, American Southwest. Okay, and we have here, defeat heavy enemies. That could mean Sabretooth coming by to visit. Anyway, until next time, and this will be kind of blended in with the first part of my Deadpool mission and what happened prior. Thanks for watching. And take care till next time.